Hello all, another FFT Arena matchup coming at you here. And this time, this is going to be between Angelus' newest team, Take the Lead on top. And on bottom, it's Eternal's team, Innuendo. So, to start things off, Angelus' team is Repeat the Mime, Marsha the Dancer, Tortis the Paladin, and Silk Tongue the Samurai. Well, what we got pretty much here is a team that kind of has a jack of all trades. This is a mime that mimics whatever the dancer, the paladin, or the samurai does. Pretty physical heavy team with a little bit of status effect about them. Starting off with the dancer here, she has attack up, move HP up, auto potion, and item. So she serves as a bit of a hard hidden item bot with a suitable amount of HP. Maybe not a lot of like PA behind it, but with attack up in the Cashmere, I think she should do just fine. The mime will mimic obviously what the dancer does, being in a two-panel strike. This mime can do that very well. The paladin here with counter magic defend up, and move MP up. This one's meant to be the armored the armored white magic user of the team. Of course, he also comes with, like, Nurse and, like, Transfusion. And he also comes with Iron Will as well. So expect him to make use of that. Of course, the Mime can mimic Iron Will, making him pretty tanky in his own right. And then, finally, comes the Samurai with Dragon Spirit, move HP up, equip Poem, Javelin, makes him a pretty useful unit. He also carries, Talk Scale with, like, Blackmail and Death Sentence. And he also has Masamune, Marasame, Beezenboat. Marasame can, of course, heal for 100. The Mime can heal for, like, maybe 120. Or 108 or whether, because he might have Unyielding. Still, though, this is a pretty straightforward team with just physical hits. With, like I said, a little bit of status effects, whether it's Don't Act or Death Sentence. Otherwise, it's just straight up raw damage, I guess. Oh, this dancer also carries Polka Polka, which can decrease enemies' PA. The mime can mimic that dance. So again, it'll be very interesting to see how this plays out. Meanwhile, Eternal has, with great force, the Lancer. I thrusted in the Oracle, finishing early the Thief, and blowing at the Mediator. This is a team that uses, like, Charm, like Power Ruin, Magic Ruin. This one is a pretty tanky Oracle with Unyielding and Regenerator, a Slippery Thief with Time Magic, and an Item Bot Mediator with Blaze Gun, Black Robe Pilgrimage. It's all going to really come down to who can knock who out first, I think, pretty much. Then, how's the rest of the match going to play out? Because Angelus clearly has the better of the two in terms of total HP. Eternal has a lot more stats going for him, mainly the Oracle and the Thief. Lancer, I guess, can inflict Charm as well, but still, overall, I think it's just going to come in a matter of who KOs the right units first. This Thief is slippery, like I said before, because of Awareness and Feather Mantle, Mangage, but the Samurai can counter that with Blackmail, or it can just take them all out. Well, most of them anyways, with Death Sentence. These two can't be hit with Death Sentence because they are immune to dead. So it's going to be up to this guy and this girl, and hopefully this mime, if he's in the right position to kind of 1-2 them down. Alright, so we're going to be going to map 68, which is Bethel Garrison. This should be very interesting to watch here. Angelus is in the yellow, while Eternal's in the black. Lancer, who's the fastest unit in the whole field, gets to go first, as is the Thief. Mime Rush 4 doesn't do much. Mediator goes for Blaze Gun, 154 damage. Nice little counter flood right there. And Masamune. Mime also mimics Masamune. Paladin charges 4, does nothing. And 33% Beguile coming up. The Dancer will, well, start to dance. Lancer will rush forward. And again with the counter flood, though. Let's see. Thief. Seal Ancestry. Oh! That counter did miss. Dragon Spirit. And because of the steel accessory, charm did land. However, the paladin, the samurai, is going to break charm with a poke. Ooh, decap proc, nice. And the mine was right there in case decap proc did not trigger, so that Lancer would have gone down. Mine does not go down. Poka poka. This one's kind of meant for physical team I'm willing to bet. Ooh, and a counter flood kill. The mime just dodged, so good thing for Angelus right there. Another counter flood. That mime is tanking it right here, right now. The samurai should get ready a Murasame though. See, Marsha goes for high potion. Mimic high potion. All right. Samurai goes for a death sentence and it actually lands. Raise 2 missed. That's unfortunate for Eternal. And more defending from the... excuse me. More self-healing from the mime. Thanks to Nurse. So, ET is a steel accessory missed. ET is in a little bit of trouble here. Just a little bit. That thief is death sentence, so she's got one more turn left to actually do something. Dancer's not going to attack. Lancer's staying far away from the action as much as he can. Repeat goes right after the mediator. You see, the thief will go for another steel accessory, which does land this time. The funny thing about steel accessory when it comes to perfumes is that the always effects still remain there. Lancer gets hit with the Poka Poka, which actually does help Angelus because the Lancer won't be able to do as much damage now. Neither will the Thief. And that Mime is really keeping the Mediator on pressure here. The Oracle's gonna have to force to either heal or resurrect the Thief, depending on what she gets to do first. Another counter flood. That Mediator's in critical. Samurai goes for blackmail, which actually does connect. 55%, so that's actually pretty good odds. Poka Poka hitting once again. Let's see. Decap prop from the Paladin? Yes! There actually is. Angelus is looking pretty good here. Eternal's got 2 units down. One of them is don't acted. And yeah, they're just chipping away with Poka Poka. I suppose this would look very good against physical heavy teams. I mean, half of the Eternals team is physical. Poka Poka means nothing to the Mediator, but still. Normally... Oh, are we going to see a Mimic axe shot from the Mime? We do. No decap proc from either one, but that still would have been, like, pretty amazing. And yeah, that Mime, really, with the aid of Masamune, he's really regenerating health really well here. Dragon Spirit. And Mimic Poke from the Mime. That Mime is in really excellent position to pull off these Mimic strikes here. And is really helping Angelus a lot. Cloth Smack for a decent amount, but it didn't hit. Charm lands though. It might change this match. Don't know yet. And oh, decap proc once again on the Mediator. If that Mime was in... Well, it didn't really matter. I was going to say that if the Mime was in the right position, there would have been a Mimic axe shot. Counter Flood once again. And another Blackmail misses. Mine was just out of position for a attempt Mimic Blackmail. But Angelus does have round 1, no problem. These Mimics are really doing in Eternal here, really. It's just simply because the Mime was just right in the right position. As some would say, Mimes rule! Angelus takes round 1, we'll see what happens in round 2. And here we go now for round 2 as we are in map 117, checkboard land 1. Last match, Eternal kind of got a little bit overpowered with the Magic Ruin Mist off the bat. Eternal definitely got a little bit overpowered to the Mimic physical blows from the Mime. Mimic Derivon, of course, missing everyone that Eternal went for. A little bit of Death Sentence action from Angelus' Samurai. Oracles will be looking for a charm here. Dancer's just simply gonna dance. And a little bit of defendant action from Tortice the Paladin. And the Mime Mimics. Ooh, a shot in the mist. Oh, and a counter too. Wow. Beguile hits the Dancer. But the Mime is going to break that immediately. So no harm done there. And a little bit of counter flood. Ooh, a slow proc actually hits the Oracle. See, the Dancer will rush forward. A little bit of a backfire, but guess what? Iron Will. Now the Mime's even more tanky than ever. With haste, regen, protect, and shell. The Mime hops over from one side of the map to the other. And we're going to see a Blackmail misses the Lancer. Blackmail failed because the Mime was just out of position. Instant proc on the Dancer. Which doesn't really hurt Angelus too much. Now the Dancer is not going to get hit that much when it comes to status spells. Deep just went down. So let's see how the Mime does. Rushes forward, 148 damage, auto potion. And a shot misses. Ooh, poke from the Mime with the spear. No Mimic Dance from the Mime, oddly enough. The Meteor is in danger of going down, though. And he does indeed go down. The Mime just hits just hard enough. Blackmail misses the Oracle? Nope. So yeah, this is looking just like round 1, except in fast forward, almost. Charm missed. Mime punches the Oracle. The Samurai... Oh, genius placement right there. Mime attacks the Oracle as the Samurai attacks the Lancer, and the Oracle gets KO'd. That was genius right there. And Poka now doing the Lancer a lot of harm because he can't poke for anything thanks to those Poka dances. So now it's up to Angelus to pretty much 1-2 this Lancer down. And there you go. Angelus wins. Mimes do rule, at least in this match. GG.